So, beginning song 10, second time through. Mindful that the last two songs are long. Everything's assembled. I've got to pump up the tires at 45 pounds of pressure. Rolls quite easily. Not very much tongue weight here. All that remains to be done is to attach this to the bike that'll pull. You've got some rubber hosing, plastic hosing to put over the tubing rather to put over the seat stay and the chain stay, and then you clamp these things onto it to hold it in place and so forth. And then this little sucker here, it mounts oriented this way, and that turns. Here's the little pin that goes through this being mounted on the bike. It fits in here, and there's a nice little slot in there that fits in. Ball bearings, the whole thing. This slides in here. Like that. And then so given the nature of the joint here, it lets you pretty much crash while the trailer stays upright. You've got this much orientation from here over here and so forth. Right? So it's really very, very gentle. You wouldn't necessarily want to put it on your racing bike. I imagine that the collective will have something a little more durable. And I probably should bring the camera over here so you can see what's up. And the nice thing is, us being green people and all that I've got everything, all the newspaper that wrapped the pieces to protect them. I've got them all in a cardboard box that I'll set out for recycling. The only thing that can't be recycled easily is this little bit of plastic shrink wrap that held some of the little bags together. And then these 4 pieces of inner tube, which we can use as rubber bands. So everything is recyclable about this. Let's see, the packaging here is, trying to see the little triangle stamp on it, so that may not be. So other than that, it's pretty doggone clean. So that's what's up. I'll bring the camera over and let you get a close-up of what is involved in that. And if I hadn't been such a doofus, if I had taken the time to read the instructions beforehand, you probably would have had a better idea. Reflectors, the Bike at Work logo at the back, and here's the assembly for the bungee attachments. There is the fit in question, whether it's supposed to be centered or what, and that I'll have to find out. So you can see the end of the tow bar is in the center of the cross member, but I don't know what that means. And so, anyway, then here is the attachment, and you can see, get you out of the harsh light. You see there's a nice little bearing. It, as we say in the psychiatric world, it got 3 axes. I guess we can't say that, use that analogy, but it spins that way, and around. So it's very flexible. So there you have it. Given all the breaks and the redos and so forth, I'd say an hour, if you know what the heck you're doing, is not bad. There's my clock ticking off 11, which means we've been at it just under 2 running hours. But as I said, I had to change some bolts around and take a phone call. I really have had
minimal coffee consumption. That may have been a hindrance, but it's pretty good. And the nice thing is, the dogs have been completely uninvolved, with the exception of Amelia, who, being an alpha dog that she is, yeah, there you are. Try to get a shot of you. But they've all been really good. Boris is just sitting there. He wants to go outside and chase me as I pull it. So we'll see how I edit this thing down. But Jim and Sarah, it's good. It's good. It may take about 5 minutes to attach the hitch to the whichever bike you use to pull, but I will just put this in my station wagon, or maybe, depending on how soon they need it, I may just wait until Monday and run it down when I get back into town. Been a good experience, and I look forward to talking to you guys about the whole process.